Good morning, everyone. A very good day to you all. Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Didar A. Hussain, Chairman, Board of Trustee, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, Guest Speaker, Assistant Director and Head of CGPA and AR, representative of the companies, and the member of faculty and management, and my fellow IOBian, welcome to the annual Career and Networking Day 2024. Today, under this brilliant morning sun on our cherished campus, we come together to celebrate a significant leap forward in academia and career development. Organized by the Office of Career Guidance, Placement and Alumni Relation, CGP and AR. I, Amena Ramila Adrita, welcome you all to a wonderful day filled with amazing possibilities. So, without further ado, let's begin. Please rise and join us for the national anthem.
Thank you. May I request the Vice Chancellor, Tanvir Hassan, PhD, to please present the welcome bouquet to the chairman. Sir, would you please come here for a photograph? Please, sir. Thank you, sir.
Now, I welcome the Assistant Director and Head of CGP and AR, Ms. Sharmin Islam, for his opening remarks.
Assalamualaikum, and good morning to the Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Didare Hussain, Chairman, Board of Trustees, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Pro-Vice Chancellor, representatives of the participating companies, members of the faculty and management, and my dear students. On behalf of the Office of Career Guidance, Placement, and Alumni Relations, I welcome you to the annual Career and Networking Day. Today, we are gathered here with a common goal. The goal is to explore, to connect, and to create avenues to promising futures. To the students and prospective job seekers today you have before you a unique opportunity to engage with leading organizations, to understand the dynamics of various industries, and to present your skills and aspirations to potential employers. Every conversation you have today, every resume you submit, is a step towards realizing your career goals. Approach each interaction with sincerity, confidence, and a willingness to learn. To the esteemed employers and representatives of the diverse organizations present here, thank you for joining us and for recognizing the potential in our students. I can see representatives from organizations who have been a part of our journey from 2016, and I also see many new faces who have joined us in the recent past. This gives us hope and the aspiration to work harder and strive further, so that we can contribute positively to the academia and industrial collaboration. I request you to share your insights, mentor the students, and provide opportunities that will leave a lasting impact on many careers. This Career Networking Day is not just about job placements. It is about building relationships and fostering a community of growth and mutual success. Our Vice Chancellor fondly likes to call the Career Day as a friend-raising day, because we in IUB want to build lasting relationships that will sustain over time. In conclusion, I want to thank all my colleagues in the faculty and management for their continued support, my team members Farzana and Mukta, who have been invaluable in contributing to the success of the event, and also for putting up with my tantrums. I regret to inform you that Mr. Ghulam Samdani Dawn, motivational speaker for the event, is unable to be present today due to unavoidable circumstances. He has sent his sincere apologies. Thank you, and I wish you all a productive and successful day ahead.
Thank you, ma'am. I now humbly request the Honorable Vice Chancellor, Mr. Tanveer Hassan, PhD, to grace the occasion with his words.
Honorable Trustee Chair, Mr. Didare Hussain, special guests, Mr. Niamul Islam, Executive Director and Head of Corporate HR, ABC Group, Ms. Ambreen Hassan Sarkar, Founder and CEO of Ikigai HR Services Limited, and also an IUB alum, respected trustees, guests, colleagues, friends from the media, and my dear students, Assalamu alaikum, namaskar, and good morning. I do this drill every time. Are you up? Good morning. All right. Warm welcome to the Career and Networking Day 2024 at Independent University, Bangladesh. At IUB, we care about the employability of our students. We feel that to make our students employable, you have to go beyond academic training. And that could be in the form of professional etiquettes and other networking skills. We pay particular attention to that process, and we have taken substantial steps in making stride along this line. And it's not fully implemented yet, but we have started a program whereby every student enrolled at IUB will have to go through some grooming process beyond the academic training. Now, historically, I looked back at the history when I arrived at IUB as a Vice Chancellor 3.5 years ago. Historically, we have had 35 to at best 40 sub-companies coming to attend the Career and Network Day. Then also, we all hear about rating and ranking and all that. Also, part of it is how the employers perceive our graduates. And I thought that's why I coined the term friend-raising day rather than a career day. Friend-raising day in the sense that if you're out here and go out and about and meet our students, whether you're hiring in this cycle or not, you have a perception of the quality of our graduates. That hopefully will resonate in your mind, and when the time comes around, you will remember it when you go recruiting. That's the idea. And I couldn't do anything alone. So I wanted to thank my senior management team, Pro VC, Honorable Pro VC, Honorable Treasurer, Registrar, the deans, and most importantly, the academic unit heads and the professors. Because what I did, I gave a shout out to them in this room, challenging them to bring in corporations and companies in different sectors. And I'm very pleased to report to you, every member of this community responded to the call, which resulted into a record 107 companies participating on this campus. And we are very proud of it. In that same spirit, we tried to do it again, and I think we topped that number this time. We have, I believe, about 110 companies on campus today. We had to refuse a number of companies because of space constraint. So in one hand, we had only handful, and on the other hand now, we can't give spaces. So I think this is a better problem to deal with than not having people. So I am very grateful to all the employers, all the companies who are on campus today, and to my students. Please take this opportunity and visit the stalls, talk to the folks who are manning them, find out about their operations, even though you may not be interested in that line of work. It doesn't hurt to know what others are doing. And to my professors, my fellow professors, I would also like you to visit, just like the students if you can, but with a different perspective. Because we are mostly in the classrooms. So this also gives us an idea as professors what the industry's trend is. We know it, of course, but this gives us an additional opportunity to check on the industry trend, which in turn will help us, the professors, to mitigate the academia and industry gap. That's the whole idea. So I give a shout out to my fellow colleagues also, as much as I do to my students, that please visit the stalls and talk to the folks manning them. Once again, thanks to the Pro VC deans, head, and most importantly, the organizers of this event, the Career CGP and AR. And I'm very thankful to them. With a very skeleton staff, they have achieved giant things and delivered something that I did not expect. And I'm new in Bangladesh. This is my first job in the country, so I'm also learning. This is one unit, along with my accounts department, that impressed me. Because my accounts FNA has staff, but she doesn't have staff. But yet, it's a Herculean task to put together 100+ companies in such a short notice. So thank you so much, Sharmeen and your team. At the end, I wanted to thank our trustee chair, Mr. Didar Hussain, who has been steadfast with his support and attends pretty much every event we do. And I appreciate your patience and your encouragement. Thank you all. Joy Bangla.
Thank you, sir. Your words do encourage us, but I don't think we can manage 120 companies next year. So you always give us a tough target. So I will now like to request Mr. Niamul Islam, Executive Director, Director, and Head of Corporate HR EBC Group, to share your thoughts with us. Sir.
Thank you, Chairman. Thank you, Chairman, and 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 thank you, Respected VC, Pro VC, Chief Guest, and distinguished ladies and gentlemen, still good morning. So actually, I won't talk much. I'll just say, most of us in my professional career, I learned, the VC said a very important thing, that he's learning. If he's learning, then I'm also learning, and we all are learning. Until your last breath, actually, you're learning. That should be the attitude of all of us. And it has no end, and no end of perfection. So let's not try to be very perfect. Let's try to be knowledgeable. That's what I saw in my career as a HR professional, that most of the candidates lack knowledge. After graduation, you just want a job with a handsome salary or a salary that makes me happy. And then after a certain time, switch the job with a bigger salary. Then switch it and you lost your track. That's the thing. So to make a career, actually, what is very important that we should have a tendency. IUB is doing a great job that giving you the full academic knowledge you require, but that's not the end, that's the start. So the moment you join a company, start learning. Make your short-term and long-term goals, and then pursue it. Make the ways and means, seek the mentorship of the experienced, then learn and develop. As a human professional, when you join me, you are just a resource. And our aim is to turn you into a human asset and then into a human capital. Organization won't leave you when you become a capital to them, because you are the person who is generating the profits and maximizing the profits for the company. So you are very important. So make yourself important. That's my advices to the students here. And there has to be a tendency of interacting, that VC told that we should interact, we should communicate, we should exchange knowledge. That's how we extend our arenas, we extend our perimeters, and includes more people there and learn more. Here again, we are learning. Actually, that should be the aim, that to continuously learning and develop our career. Only thing, lastly, I should say, please don't make a bad start. That mostly our previous people used to do, that someone is graduating in philosophy, is joining a bank. So that's a bad start. Now, actually organizations have developed, the artificial intelligence has developed so much. There are days coming when humans will be less required. So you have to be creative. You have to create your own world so that you can generate works for yourself. Those days are coming. The job seekers will be going into more artificial intelligence outputs, and we have to, as a human, supersede it. So your or our ideas should be again and again to tune ourselves more perfectly, more knowledgeable, more enthusiastic, so we can put the best out of it. So thanks again. to the Career and Development Department, the VC, Pro VC, and the chief guest for giving me this opportunity to speak some bit in front of you. I know you all are very smart guys. These graduates are very smart than us. There is no doubt. And only we lack that we don't utilize it. So please utilize it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We have with us also Amreen, who is the founder and CEO of Ikigai HR Services, and she's also an IUB alumni. Amreen, please.
Thank you, everyone. I feel like I should take a deep breath speaking. So today morning when I got a call from Farzana Apu, I felt like I'm not ready. Then again there is a sound in my head that rang that I've been being ready from 2006. So I started my IUB journey in 2006, and I still remember my ID, which is 0620074. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, IUB and my institution. I'm so happy to be here and, speaking a few words, representing my company, IUB, once again. Assalamu alaikum, and I think the afternoon has already started. A very great afternoon to VC Sir, Pro VC Sir, honorable guests, and everyone, the faculty members, and all the companies who are participating today. Thank you for coming and helping all the freshers and the fresh graduates and the running students to actually connect with you, understand what you require, and also give them this exposure, how to groom themselves and how to learn, because it's very important to learn, unlearn, and relearn. So we definitely have to go by this line. I always feel like that. Just speaking a little bit about my company, it's called Ikigai HR. There's a meaning, it's a Japanese word, so it's reason for being. Why I chose this word along with my team is because whatever we want to do, we should have a purpose for anything that we are evolving with. And secondly, we are focused in improving the health of the organization through employee development, organizational development, human resource business partnering. Under this, there are several services that we customize. We say we tailor-made. We do it for students, we do it for candidates. So I say I have two types of client. One is the client which is B2B, another one is the client, my candidates, jadeke ami place kora chesta korchi. So this is very important from our perspective. And just fast forward, I would like to thank my faculty. Because of them, I am here today. Because of my institution, I could land into my very first job, that's in British American Tobacco. IUB, my institution, the CGP, AR, they helped us to understand what is required, what should be your credibilities that the other party finds you eligible. So I landed in British American Tobacco. I worked there for 6 months. Before I could really gear up myself for the permanent employment, I had to go fight with my father in his manufacturing company, which is sweater manufacturing, a very hard industry in Bangladesh. I could see the lacking there, and then again, if I could go and contribute to any other organization, I chose SOAS University of London for my further studies. And I felt like another fantastic school which helped me groomed and be the person I am today and deliver all the objectives that I could accumulate in order to improve the health of the organization. Working at BTB, I saw the lacking, the alignment is missing between the employers, the employees. We are just sometimes joining as a human resources, but we are not seeing the future. We are hopping, we are sometimes being called not loyal, so we definitely have to work on those areas and improve. And a few teachers, faculty members I want to thank. Mr. Omlan sir, I don't know if he's still in IUB. And then we had marketing teacher Ruman sir and Hanif Mahtab sir. These are all great teachers. We have had great departments, CMN, human resource, finance, accounts, HR, my subject, and then TQM. So everything was so good. I think I have been nurturing our friendship from 2006. My friends from IUB are still with me. Some of them are big dignitaries. They are the owner of local conglomerates. Some of them are working in banks and multinationals. They're all summer landing there. What we see is everybody from our time, I think we were a student of better times, no COVID, no other, we had problems, but it wasn't that bigger in size. However, we all have evolved by far. So, yes, I would like to say if we could welcome all the alumni companies and try to bring an alignment, create an opportunity so that IUB students who are graduating, they could have a place, except multinational local companies are also doing fantastic. So I would place this request to respected VC sir, Pro VC sir, and everybody to, if we have a night or maybe a day separate from this kind of fair, then we could make a direct connections. I'd like to thank Sharmina Apur, Farzana Apur, CGP, and everybody who has put in their effort to make this day possible. Thank you very much. And wishing everyone a very good day and year ahead. So take care of yourself. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Sarkar. Now, it's time to hear from our chief guest, Mr. Didar A. Hussain, Honorable Chairman, Board of Trustee, IUB. Sir, please come on the stage for your invaluable speech. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum and a very good day to all. It's my distinct pleasure and privilege to be here addressing to a body like yours, and I must thank Honorable Vice Chancellor, Pro Vice Chancellor, deans and faculty members who are here, and of course our students, our future of tomorrow. Thank you very much that you are here, and today is a land-breaking event of your career, that you are going to choose a path to trade on for the rest of your life. For me, when I go back many years, I thought of a career and I landed up in something else. That's how destiny guides you or drags you. But what is important is, whatever you do, whatever career you want to pursue, make sure that your heart agrees to that. Don't be goaded by, how much of benefit I get, what is the salary. Look for environment and look where you are comfortable. I will not burden you with many more things or advices. You'll get plenty as you move on, but wherever you go, remember that you are a product of IUB and you have to deliver to the nation. Your parents have spent a lot of money to educate you, and I hope we have succeeded in giving you the foundation on which you to grow. Many years ago, I had a privilege to listen to somebody, an eminent scholar of America, and he was a life professor at MIT, Dr. Bose. So once he was talking to us and he was saying that always try to think out of the box. And if you want to be better, you have to think differently. All problems are same, but solutions differ. Anyways, that is how it is. I must thank also Mr. Naimul Islam for wisening us with his thoughts. And of course, Amreen Islam, an alumni. You grace us by your presence, and I hope you enthuse your colleagues and other alumni to come and share their company's viewpoint or how they are. And we'll take a note of what she said, that, networking separately. We'll try to do that. And last but not the least, Sharmin, thank you very much for organizing the event, yourself and your colleagues. I must thank each one of you. So that is where it is. And at the end, my apologies for starting the event late. I hope in the future we would better mind our watch. Thank you very much. You have a very nice day.
Thank you, sir. Now, I request our Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, Professor Niaz Ahmed Khan, PhD, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Salam, everyone. I'm truly honored and humbled to be standing before you. The reason is actually twofold. Number one, we are celebrating friendship and diversity here. It's not every day you find so many professionals under one roof. Over 100 companies, and representing some 11 sectors: pharmaceutical, fast-moving consumer goods, education, consulting. The problem with getting old is that I tend to forget now. IT, banks, local corporates, media, telecom, and the whole range of service sector, diverse representation, and multinationals. NGOs. We feel honored. We feel honored because you are accomplished professionals in your own areas. You have responded to our call, and you have been doing it over the last few years now, and the number has gradually increased. It shows increased level of trust on your part on IUB's overall credence and stature. And we feel very humbled by your presence. We'd like to ensure that you have a good time with us. We have got our limitations. We are far from perfect. But one thing we'd like to assure is that we do welcome you, not from just here, from here. So if you have any experience to share with us, good or bad, over the course of the day today, please do feel free to come and talk to us. I hope this is beginning of something of a longer and more enduring journey between you and IUB. It was good to hear from the Executive Director of ABC, Mr. Naimul Islam, and of course, one of our own, Amreen Sarkar. Amreen's presence is doubly satisfying for us, being an alumnus. I think you have already shared some very interesting insights. I was taking note of them. The wrong beginning point by Mr. Islam and Amreen's point about using resourcing on our alumni base. We take note of it, and as our Honorable Chair was also mentioning, we'll try to do our best to see how best to materialize it, and we will get back to you and seeking more of your help and support. We'd like to also ensure that this relationship that we begin today, some of you have been with us, as I said, consistently over the last few years, and some of you have joined us in response to our invitation today. And as I said, we'd like to continue this relationship in one form or the other. We are also contemplating on having guest lecturers as part of our industry academia collaboration. There are some other ideas that we'd like to share in the course of the day. And not every single avenue will work out. We are aware of that because we live in an imperfect world. We are not living in heaven. মর্তের পৃথিবীতে সবকিছু বাস্তবায়িত হয় না. But I think with your assistance and support, we'd like to pursue as much as we can. We truly value your association with us, and as our Honorable Vice Chancellor actually coined that term, we see this not just as networking, but also as friend-raising day, a friendship for a lifetime. Now, of course, employability or getting our students into some of the possibilities that you offer surely is valuable. But that's not the only end. Your presence in itself is worth enough a cause for us for the celebration today. And we would like to ensure that. And we hope that this kind of relationship will be carried over and pursued in whatever forms and shapes possible. Our CGPA AR is a relatively small office, but as our colleagues have already recognized, they have been the conduit between you and us. So we thank them. We thank each of you for your kind presence, and we mean this. We also would like to have an opportunity to keep you updated from time to time, and we'll find a way for a more regular and more enduring communication between us. তার exact রূপটা কেমন হবে আপনাদের সাথে একটু পরামর্শ করব, whether this will be through some form of a newsletter or some form of communication. We don't want to throw materials or documents at you. We all understand your preoccupation. What would be the best form to get this communication and dialogue continued? We'll seek your kind help and opinion on this. আমাদের বাচ্চাদের জন্য এটা একটা বড় সুযোগ, আপনাদের উপস্থিতি, বিয়ন্ড এমপ্লয়াবিলিটি, আপনাদের সাথে কথা বলার সুযোগ, আপনাদের প্রতিষ্ঠানটিকে দেখবার সুযোগ, that itself is a cause worth enough. I hope they will make good use of this opportunity, and once again I truly feel privileged by your presence here. Please do take time to have a stroll around our campus. We'll make sure that anybody needing any assistance in this regard, my colleagues will visit their stalls. একটু যদি ঘুরে দেখেন, আমাদের অফিসে যদি একটু আসেন, আমাদের ক্যাম্পাস প্লাস লাইব্রেরিটা যদি একটু দেখেন, will be very honored. So do let us know if anyone feels any special need, and we'll have opportunity to interact in the course of the day, more than once we hope. আপনাদের সবার প্রতি কৃতজ্ঞতা, আবারও সম্মান এবং সালাম জানাচ্ছি. And as I said, I hope this is the beginning of something much more longer and more enduring. ভালো থাকুন.
Thank you, sir. Now, we are almost at the end of the opening ceremony. I would now request Honorable Chairman to formally inaugurate the event by cutting the ribbon and visiting the career fair, which will take place in the center court. After the inauguration and tour of the stall, I invite all the guests to join us in the multipurpose hall for refreshment. Thank you all for coming.
I just wanted to show, these are our volunteers to the booth representatives. Jara booth e achen. These are our volunteers. They have this bright orange color strap. So in case apnader kono query thake, anything you want, please contact the volunteers. They will they'll come to us and they will, we can then solve whatever problems if you have any. Thank you. Sir, please.